Hello and welcome to my first ever Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer video. This is a Manhunt session. The game's actually already started, so I'm about to spawn into that.
Your objective is
now, I have to admit the first thing that really stood out to me was this Animus voice. Wow, she sounds like a robot that's about to commit suicide or something. She sounds really depressed. Yeah, I'm not really keen on the change in that. But as for Revelations multiplayer, oh my god, I love it! Absolutely love it! It's brilliant. There's so many nice changes in it, and yeah, it's just great. I'll try and, talk through the things that I like the most. I just don't know where to start. I mean, the characters, I like them. I now have a favourite character. I'm quite favouring the Deacon. But I like this dude as well. I think he's pretty cool. Now, the customisation of characters, that's pretty good as well. You can customise their outfits, bit by bit. Like in Brotherhood, you get to choose like the entire outfit. Well, on this one, you can customise different parts. You can also customise like their taunting, their stun moves, and things like that. So that's pretty awesome, really. You can really make them individual. So I like that. So another thing that I really love is if somebody takes your kill, you can still go ahead and finish off that kill. And so, even though you've lost your contract, you can still finish them off and get some points. But you have to be quick. There's only a certain amount of time before, the character will disappear off screen. So yeah, that's pretty good because I've had a lot of contracts lost in a few games. But it's so nice that I can just go back and then, kick the target in the head and finish him off for 100 points. Awesome. It's really actually quite funny in Manhunt because when somebody kills a target, you can all go up and still finish off that kill. You all get a chance to do it. And the revival as well, if one of your team members have been stunned, you'll see like this green cross come up above their head and you can go and revive them. And you'll get some points for that. I think it's 50 bonus points for a revival. So I kind of like that idea.
You have taken the lead.
You don't seem to need to wait too long for the focus bonus now. In Brotherhood, you needed like 3 seconds before you would get the focus bonus, and in this one, you can get it pretty quickly. It doesn't take too long. And the stuns, are so much better. They happen so quickly. I managed to get a triple stun at one point, and it was like stun, 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 and you don't really have to wait. Because I suppose in Brotherhood there is a small delay before you can get like another stun if you have 2 pursuers near you, and in this one there isn't really very much delay at all. Now in this you do get like a training session to start with when you first go into Revelations, and it teaches you how to play like Wanted, and the tutorial on it is really good. And even though people have been doing this tutorial, oh my god, I must have played about, I don't know, 30 Wanted matches or something, and it was full of roofers and runners. It was incredibly bad. I mean, I just cannot believe, even with the tutorial and even with like the penalties that you get for roofing, people are still doing it. Oh gosh, it was an absolute nightmare. I thought it was quite bad in Brotherhood, but for some reason nobody is paying attention to it, on this. You know, you can score like 200 points for an aerial kill in this, you know, whereas in Brotherhood it would be, I don't know, maybe 450 on the whole, something like that, so you really don't get very many points, and you're so easily spotted on a rooftop. But if you're on the ground and you know, you go after your target as you should do, you know, you can score so many points. It's incredible. So I just did a revival there on a teammate. I really have been loving this. It's been really good, and I really want to try and record some more matches. I did a live stream of this, and oh gosh, I must have been live streaming for about 5 hours or something. But I really want to be able to record some matches too, so I'll jump back on and I'll bring like I'll bring you some like deathmatch and things like that, because that deathmatch is awesome. I love it. What a great mode. I haven't played the artifact capture thing yet because I don't see it in the list of games to play. So I don't know if they're including it in this beta version. I thought they were, but I don't see it. I am actually at level 30 now. And that's another strange thing. I don't know if it's something in the game, but when you reach level 30, that's supposed to be the highest level, but it still like looks as though it's going to go to level 31, and I don't know if that's just because, I don't know, they haven't finished, I don't know, doing things with that yet.
You have been stunned.
The contested kill is alright, I suppose. If someone goes to stun you at the same time, oh look, we're all finishing them off. If someone goes to stun you at the same time as you go to kill them, then it becomes a contested kill, and you get like less points for it, so you would get like 150 points for a kill instead of, I don't know, 400 or 500. And I think the other person in that case as well will then get an honourable death bonus. So you kind of get points for dying. So, yay, cool. See, all my mates are down here, so I'm just going to revive them. I needed to keep out the way, otherwise we were all going to be dead meat. This was actually my first Manhunt session, so I'm actually new to this at the moment. In this particular match, I'm still a little bit unsure of things. I mean, it is pretty much the same as Brotherhood, but there are other things that go on around you, like the revival thing. I really was unsure about that at first.
You have been stunned.
You start off with like 2 default ability sets in this. Actually, they're not too bad. They've got them set up quite well, I think. You get disguise and firecrackers as a starter,
remaining.
so that's alright. You have an ability where you can close all the chase breakers in the area around you, and I've used that a couple of times, but it doesn't seem to close them for very long. You know, they just stay closed as long as what they would do if you were to have run through them anyway, but you know, the fact is it just closes all of them around you. There was a tremendous amount of lag eventually in this. This actually played quite well, but as more people started to join the beta version, the more laggy it became, and I was trying to play Wanted and Deathmatch, and every single time a pursuer was near me, my game would freeze and then I'd be dead, so I wouldn't have like an option to stun. I would just be frozen and then dead. And every time I got near a target, it also froze, and they ended up, you know, right the other side of the map in the time that I'd frozen. So, yeah, that was a little bit annoying. But obviously, that is only the beta version. You know, I don't think for 1 second that the game will be like that when it launches. wasn't sorry, excuse me. I wasn't actually sure what those rewards were. And I love this as well. You can vote on which like map you want to play. So that's really good. So I mean, I assume you're going to get to choose maps. Sorry, I'm sure it will give you maps anyway of loads of different kinds, but you actually get to vote on which one to play. And if you're like in Wanted, you'll also get an option as well with those maps to go into like a death match instead if you want to. So it's pretty good. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I mean, they've done so many new things on this. It's incredible, and everything just feels so much nicer. I really didn't want to watch too much stuff about Revelations because I really wanted to reserve judgment until I play it, and I'm glad. Actually, I'm glad. I mean, I was just surprised by so much stuff in this. It's just really good. I like that, you know, when you die there's not very much respawn time. You know, you don't have to wait for ages, and you can get to choose your profile set, you know, while the game is going on. The one thing that I have noticed in this is when you play Manhunt, when you go into round 2, it doesn't give you the option to change your profile set from what it was in round 1. Now that's a bit peculiar. I don't know if that's just maybe a bug in the game or if they're going to change that. I really don't know. But yeah, that's really strange. So yeah, as you can see, that respawn time is so quick. If you notice that the game keeps pausing, that's actually just lag in the game. It was like that pretty much all day, but as I said, the more that people joined, the worse it got. Unfortunately, it did make it very, very hard to play. I've been using the tripwires as well. The tripwire bomb things are quite good. They stun a pursuer for you. So that's pretty good. I'm sure, yeah, they stun your target as well. So yeah, they're pretty good. I think you can throw them on walls and everything. It's great. I love these new things. So I got an honourable death there because I went to stun her the same time as she went to kill me, and so I get the honourable death bonus of 100 points. Yeah, there's nothing actually wrong with this video. Every time it pauses like that, that was the lag in the game. So that is a game issue. It's nothing to do with this actual video itself. I'm actually level 30 already, if I haven't said that already. I have said it already, haven't I? But yeah, I got it to level 30 actually quite quickly. I'm surprised at how easy it is to level up in this. I mean, in Brotherhood it just seems to take forever to get to level 50. I mean, which is good because, you know, you've always got something that you're working towards and, you know, little challenges to complete and things, but in this one it really just didn't take long at all. So I would have thought that as they'd reduced the levels they would make it harder to level up, but that is not the case at all. At one point, I think you get poison when you're at level 22, and for most of the day I was the only one with poison. So I felt a bit bad. I did use it. I like the dares as well. They kind of happen automatically. If one of your friends beat your score in something, it'll put a dare up for you. What you do is when you're in the main menu, if you press your right button, and it will go into the list of friends and you can see the dares that are there. So it will tell you who beat your score in what mode, and you can accept a challenge and it will take you into a match where you can try and, you know, beat them. So yeah, that's pretty good. I like the dares. That's ace. I don't think you can actually dare someone yourself. It's just something that the game will automatically do for you. And as you can imagine, this lag was extremely annoying. It really was. But you know, I do look past that because I know that the game won't be like that, you know, when it comes out. Oh god, you can stun NPCs as well. Oh dear. I was doing a live stream and somebody said go and punch a couple of NPCs, and so I did, and I went on a punching spree. So that was pretty funny. In fact, they should probably do a penalty, shouldn't they, if you stun a civilian. Yeah, there's just so much I like about this game. It's just awesome. I mean, I really didn't expect it to be as good as what it is, and I'm super impressed, really am. I didn't think much would be able to top Brotherhood, but yeah, I was wrong. You know, if you haven't pre-ordered Revelations, you have to. You've got to do it.
Your objective is to work as a team to kill your targets.
So we're in round 2 now. Oh, do you see what I mean about the Animus voice though? As I was doing the live stream, you know, there were quite a fair few people watching it, and so many people commented on the voice of the Animus, and how horrible it is. I think is it the same person, but they've just like made her voice like robotic or something? Because she just, oh, she sounds so depressed, I could cry for her.
You have been stunned.
At the moment I'm still actually trying to get used to the characters and what they look like according to their pictures. Something like that does actually take me quite a long time. Anyway, it took me ages to get used to the characters in Brotherhood. But this character, I think in that picture there, oh god, yeah, I just caught a tripwire. I think she looks a little bit like the thief in Brotherhood, in that picture. But her actual persona looks nothing like her. And this Vanguard as well, oh gosh, I played a couple of Manhunt sessions, and when it comes to the bit where it does the leader selection, and somebody went to choose the Vanguard, I very briefly, for a split second, saw the courtesan from Brotherhood instead. So I think it's like the same character, I suppose, but dressed a bit differently. Same character, different skin. So yeah, that kind of glitched out a little bit. It showed me the courtesan, that was funny.
You have been stunned.
I haven't really noticed very much wrong with this at all. I think they've pretty much got it nailed. I mean, there are a few finer things I think that they probably need to iron out, but there's nothing major by any means. Again, the bit where you change to round 2 in Manhunt, I find it really annoying actually that you can't change your profile set. It's the only time you don't get an option to. And yeah, that's strange. I don't know if it is a bug or if they know about that or if it's deliberate, but wow. I like the maps as well. I think the maps they're alright actually, yeah. I like them. I just hope that they don't put something a bit similar to Alhambra in it. I mean, this is quite a big map itself, but you know, there's not too many ups and downs. Now, normally when I play Manhunt, I don't ever run through the chase breakers, I always walk, but obviously I'm so new to this map, I'm still trying to figure out where the chase breakers are, so I might close a few accidentally, but hey, you know, I suppose with time, you know, I'll start to learn where all these chase breakers are. So there's an aerial kill there for a whopping 200 points, you know, wow. You know, so stop roofing in Manhunt for goodness sakes, you know. It's not how the game should be played and you're not going to score well with it.
Contract lost.
I like the deathmatch. I am going to have to record a couple of matches of that because with the deathmatch, you can you don't get a compass, but you when the person's within the area that you're in, on the top right, that they'll glow blue. Their picture will glow blue on the outside when they're in the area. So there should only be one person that looks like that within your particular line of sight. However, I got Blender. So I've been using it in deathmatch, and so when people are looking for me, they actually see two of me. So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. So there you go, there's a couple of sessions of Manhunt for you. I hope you enjoyed them because I've been loving playing it, I really have. So right now I'm going to go and get back to it. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'm going to bring you as many multiplayer sessions as I possibly can in the time that I have with the beta version. And I really wish to God that there wasn't a time limit on this because I could play this forever. So thanks ever so much for watching, and if you're new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe, and I shall see you soon. And don't forget to check out the video description, by the way, for the links to my Facebook, Twitter and Livestream. See you soon, bye!